Namasarvebhyah. Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. In this class, we are going to study or learn the basics of the Deva Bhasha Samskritam. Before we start our class, let us do the Prarthana. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighram Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. So today we are all here to learn the Deva Bhasha Sanskritam. Before we start, let us try to identify the letters first. The letters are called as Varnamala. The alphabets in Samskrita are called as Varna. Varna means Akshara. Aksharamala, or we call them as Varnamala. Mala means the string. So the Aksharas, they are put it in, when we put them in a string, it is called Aksharamala or Varnamala. Okay, so can someone volunteer to read the Aksharas? Whoever is familiar. If anyone would want to volunteer, you can. Yes. So the sounds are a, the first one that we see on the left, a, I, u, u, r, r. It is not a re, it is r. Okay, when we are pronouncing it, we have to expand our lips and then say r. Okay, the sound has to come in between our teeth and lips. We should not say ru or re. That is not the perfect pronunciation. We have to say r, r only. The tongue has to touch our upper jaw. Okay, r, 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 r. These two letters, what we see, r and r, they are usually used in Vedic texts. So in our common language, these letters are very rarely used. So these are mainly used in Vedic texts, Vedas, and few of the stotras that we learn. We have learned maybe. Then comes A, I. This is A, I, O, Au, Aha. So in Samskrita, if we see these letters, A, I, O, Au. A, I, O, Au. They are all Dirgha Swaras. Okay. We will come to what is Harasva Swara and Dirgha Swara later. First, let us identify the letters. And then Aha. The dot that we see on top of the letter A is called Anuswara, and the two dots besides the letter A, it is called as Visarga. And the symbol, the S kind of symbol that we are seeing on the screen here, that is called Avagraha Chinha. Chinha means symbol. It is called as Avagraha symbol. So we come across this symbol many times when we are learning the text, such as Srimad Narayanam or Srimad Bhagavad Gita, or any such stotras or any such texts. If we are learning, we will come across these symbols very often. So the first set of aksharas that we learned, they are called swaras. Swaraha. The next set of letters that we are going to see, they are called Vyanjana, Vyanjanani. Okay. So the first letter is K, Kha. If you see K, it is only Ka. So we need not stress over there much. The next letter that we see, it is Kha. When we are pronouncing those letters, we have to, maybe we can feel the breath coming out of our mouth. If we keep our hand in front of the mouth, we should be able to feel the pressure of the air coming out of our mouth, like Kha. Okay. And then G. G. Next one is G. And the fifth letter is Ng. Ng. It has to come from the throat. Ng. Okay. Like we say, how we say Ganga, Ranga. Like that, it should be Ng. Then the second group of letters are Cha. Cha for chocolate, we say. Like that. Cha. Cha. That is used for chaya, chatram, that one. Cha. Ja. Ja for jalam. Ja. Ja is jari, we say. Then nya. It can be spelled as N-Y-A, nya. Okay. The first set, in the first letter, that is the fifth letter of the first group, it is spelled as ng. And here in the cha varga, it is called as nya. Okay. Then comes ta, t, ta. The second letter is tha, da, dha, na, na. Okay. Then ta, tha, da, dha, na, pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Next, these 8 letters are called as Avargiya Vyanjanani. That is, they are not grouped. Whatever we saw earlier, they are all grouped, okay, into letters of 5. Now, these 8 letters are not grouped. They are all single letters. Therefore, they are called Avargiya Vyanjanani. Let us see what are the letters. Ya, Ra, La, Va, Sha. Like how we pronounce Shankara. This is the Shankara Sha. Okay. Then comes Sha. The first Sha will come from the front part of the tongue or the mouth. Sha. The second Sha that we pronounce, it has to come from the back side of our mouth. Okay. Here. From the jaws. Sha. Then Sa. Sa is Saraswati Sa. The first Sha, what we say, we call it as Shankara Sha. The second Sha is Shanmukha Sha. Okay. Then Sa. Saraswati Sa. Whenever the teacher refers to Shanmukha Sha, it will be Sha. If it is Shankara Sha, it has to come from the front. And Saraswati Sa is the third one that we are seeing. Then Ha. Okay. Are we clear up till here? If anybody has doubts, you can raise your hands. Okay. So I don't see any hands raised. That means you have all understood this. Just give me a moment. We will come back.
I came just now. I'm sorry. I was held up outside. Just
You can follow it on the YouTube, Bhagini. Anyway, we have just started. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So the Varnamala that we saw now, we will see the bifurcation or the classification of the letters I kept saying Swaraha, Vyanjanani, those things. Let us see what letters we have in which category. Okay. The entire Samskrita alphabets. Alphabets, I said, they are also called as Varnamala. We have total of 48 letters. Here we have not included the two letters L and L. We have not included that because in the layman language, those two letters are not used. It is very rarely used or not used at all. So we find those two letters, usage of those two letters mainly in the Vedic texts. So I have not included them. Including them, it will be 50 letters, 51 actually. R is also there, but I have considered only one R here, 48 letters. Okay. From the Samskrita Varnamala, we have two main classifications. The first classification is called Swaraha. If there is only one vowel, Swaraha means vowels. And Vyanjanani, they are called consonants. If there is only one vowel, we call it as Swaraha. Since we have 15 vowels, we call them as Swaraha. Bahuvachanam here, plural. Okay. And the second group main classification is Vyanjanani, or we call them as consonants. We have 33 consonants. Under the Swaraha, again, those letters are classified or grouped into three main categories. Hrasvaswaraha, Dirghaswaraha, Ayogavahaha. Ayogavahav, actually, they are two in number. Hrasvaswaraha means the letters, to pronounce these letters, we need one matra kala. One matra kala means one wink of an eye. If we just close our eye and open, that is called one wink. And that time required to just wink is called as one matra kala. So, the Hrasvaswaraha, we need one matra kala to pronounce these Hrasvaswaras. Dirghaswaras, we need two matra kalas. Okay, two winks of an eye. That we should take only those much of time. We should not drag it or elongate it. So, and then the third category in Swaraha is Ayoga Vahav, because we have two letters over there. Hrasvaswaraha, as we saw, all those up to aha we saw. Those are all swaras. Amongst them, the Hrasvaswaras are a, I, U, R, L. R also I have included here, but usually it is not considered. I'm sorry. So these 5 letters that we see, if you observe, we need only one matra kala to pronounce them. A, I, U, R, L. Okay. That's why they are called Hrasva. Hrasvaswaraha. Then comes the second category of swaras or vowels, which are called Dirghaswaraha. Dirgha because it is little elongated. It requires 2 matra kalas of time to pronounce. They are A, I, U, R, and then E, I, O, Au. So these 8 letters are classified as long vowels or Dirghaswaraha. Hrasvaswaraha are also called as short vowels because they require less time. One matra kala. The Dirghaswaraha, they are also called long vowels because they require 2 matra kalas of time. And then Ayogavahav, the symbol that we see, the one dot on top of a letter A, it is called Anuswara. And then it is pronounced as Okay. Then the second letter in that category is Aha. Besides the letter A, there are 2 dots kept like a colon. So that is called Aha. That 2 dots, we call it as Visarga. Okay, these two are the major players, or the major contributors in any text. When we are chanting the shlokas, these two letters play an important role. Okay, it actually gives a different modification when it is added, or when any other letter comes in front of these anuswara and visarga, that we are going to study later. Okay, now the first category we finished, that is for swaraha, vowels. The second category is consonants or vyanjanani. Totally we have 33 vyanjanani, 33 consonants. Amongst the 33, we have 25 consonants grouped together. They are called grouped consonants or vargiya vyanjanani. Varga means group. Okay. Vargiya, grouped. Vyanjanani, consonants. Five letters are grouped into one group. That's why they are identified with the first letter of that particular group, like the bench leader. Okay. If there are 5 students in a bench, the student who is sitting at the corner, he or she will become the bench leader. So these letters, the first letters of each varga, they are used to identify that varga, that group. Okay. So the first group is called as ka varga, because the first letter in that group is ka. So ka varga, cha varga, chocolate I told you. Cha varga, ta varga, t, ta varga, ta varga, ta. Then the last varga, fifth varga is pa varga. Okay. So each varga will have 5 letters. We have such 5 groups. Okay. Therefore, we have 25 vargiya vyanjanani. We saw what are all those letters earlier. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. This constitutes ka varga. Cha, cha, ja, jha, nya. This constitutes cha varga. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. This becomes ta varga. Then in ta varga we see ta, tha, da, dha, na. Then for pa varga it will be pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Okay. So whenever we are pronouncing phala, the second mahaprana pha should be pronounced like that. Okay. This is about the vargiya vyanjanani or the grouped consonants. Now another group of consonants that we have is avargiya vyanjanani. They are not grouped into any groups. Okay. They are all single letters, consonants. Therefore, they are called avargiya vyanjanani. We have 8 such letters. They are ya, ra, la, va, sha, sha, sa, ha. Any doubts in this? If you have any doubt, you can just raise your hands. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hands. Okay. There is one person who has raised hand. Mohan sir, you can ask your doubt.
நன்றி மேம். நல்லா இருக்கு. இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல வந்து நீங்க இந்த ல்ங்கிறது வந்து போட்டு ஹஸ்த ஸ்வரால வந்து ல்ன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, அது வந்து நீங்க எக்ஸ்ட்ராவா போட்டிருக்கேன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, சரியா கவனிக்க முடியல அதுல.
Hmm.
அப்புறம் ல் அது